It's me again, guys. Woo! Hey, welcome to another episode of the Morning Routine. It is Monday the 19th. Wow. Man, we're halfway through May already, and the weather still hasn't got really hot. Not gonna curse you, but hey, stay like it is. It's nice. So, it is Monday the 19th, and we've got a lot of fun stuff going on this week. We've got a lot of activities. We've got stuff going on to get ready for the fair. We have Barbecue Friday this Friday. Man, it is going to be an exciting week. We got Farm, Salvation Army, Goodwill, lots of stuff going on. All right, so, but before we start anything, we need to get into today's headlines. All right, our first headline. This one is a little bit frustrating to me personally. This one is talking about Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle, and Shoeless Joe Jackson finally have gotten approved to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame after he dies. He died last year, or was it this year? I don't even remember. But it hasn't even been a year since Pete Rose has died, and they're letting him in now. What is the point? He is the all-time hits leader for baseball. Yeah, he got busted for gambling on baseball, even though it was never proven that he bet on his team or any teams that he was involved in. But he was banned from baseball, and he tried to get reinstated to be put in the Hall of Fame because he is one of the greatest hitters of all time. And they kept denying him. He dies, they let him in. So what's the point? You know, I know fans and stuff are his family, but do they really care? They'd rather have Pete Rose back. And Shoeless Joe Jackson, he was a baseball player from the 1920s who was involved in a scandal of a game-fixing World Series, and they finally let him in. They looked at his stats, because his stats were actually really good during that World Series. So it showed he was not throwing the game, but because he was part of the team, he got punished as well. And he's been dead for probably 100 years, you know, and they're finally letting him in as well. Might as well find him and give him some shoes. Hall of Fame ring. Strange stuff. It's a shame. It's a shame. They should have put Pete Rose in while he was alive. That's one headline. Oh, here's one. I wonder how many of us have done something like this before. A Kentucky boy, he used his mom's phone to order 70,000 dum-dum suckers. A lot of laughs because she's done something like that, I can tell. Yeah. 70,000 dum-dum suckers. Those are those little suckers. Can you imagine 70,000 of those? I wonder what that cost. I bet you the mom was very, very angry. And I bet you the son feels like a dum-dum. Yeah. So those are today's headlines. Pete Rose, Shoeless Joe gets into the Hall of Fame, and some dum-dum boy orders 70,000 dum-dum suckers using his mom's phone. All right, so let's continue on with our Monday activities. And first up, we got motivational quotes with Hannah.
If you continue to think the way you always thought, you continue to get what you always got.
Wow. Thank you, Hannah. That was very good. Talk about having a fixed mindset. We talked about that last week in trainings. Fixed mindset, growth mindsets. That, if you always think the same way and never want to really grow, that's a fixed mindset. We don't want to have those. We always want to be advancing and growing. But hey, Hannah, thank you for that. Man, breaking news. Alana just let me know that it's like, how much was that for those suckers? $4,200 for 70,000 dum-dums. That kid is a dum-dum. He is a big dum-dum. Wow. They're not even that great. They used to be better than what they are now. They're really tiny. No, whatever. All right, moving on. Oh, today's word of the day.
Welcome everyone to Word of the Day. So today's word of the day is scuttle what? Oh my god. So today's word of the day is scuttlebutt. What the heck is that supposed to mean? So for scuttlebutt, which is a gossip or a rumor. So I guess a scuttlebutt, if someone has this like gossip, that's a scuttlebutt. So I guess today's scuttlebutt is, actually, the scuttlebutt is Carl likes asparagus. So that's word of the day, everyone. Sayonara. Arrivederci.
Scuttlebutt. So the scuttlebutt around here is Alana dyes her hair.
Wow.
Just so you guys know, the scuttlebutt is she dyes her hair.
That is not true.
Just saying, that's
Natural. All natural right here.
That's the scuttlebutt. All right, well, there's your new Lord of the Day, Scuttlebutt. All right, being that it's Monday, which it should be a Tuesday, because this is my fixed mindset. We used to always do music on Tuesdays, but hey, you know, those are the old school ones. Alana comes in here, tries to change things. Scuttlebutt is she wants to take over the morning routine permanently from Carl.
Definitely not.
That's the scuttlebutt around here. That's the scuttlebutt.
Scuttlebutt is not right.
That is the scuttlebutt around here that she said 100% wants to control the morning routine,
No.
change it up how she wants. So, it is Name That Tune with Joe.
He's probably not gonna do that.
He's probably not going to do that, ladies and gentlemen, you know, because the scuttlebutt is he can't play the guitar. Just saying. All right, next up, we've got that interesting question that Alana scuttlebutts around the office to find out. Would you rather?
Would you rather have a pause button or rewind button?
Pause or rewind? I would choose a rewind button
Why?
so I could go back through time.
Would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button?
A pause button or a rewind button? I would rather have a rewind button. That way I can go fix my mistakes to avoid trouble.
That's a good reason. Hannah, pause or rewind button?
Rewind
Why?
to visit my memories, I guess.
Would you rather have a pause or rewind button?
Pause,
Why?
because I don't want to move.
Pause or rewind button?
Pause
Why?
button so I can stop everything.
Ted,
Pause button.
why?
Because I want to pause. People can, I can talk. Wait, I can speak. If anyone talking, I would pause and I would continue talking.
Like I'm posting right now?
Oh.
Oh!
Would you rather have a pause or rewind button?
I guess a rewind so I could relive the good days that we used to live in.
Pause or rewind button? Oh, did you get hit? Okay, let's move over here. Okay. Pause or rewind button?
Already pause.
Pause one.
Hold up.
Why?
Hold the freeze.
What? We could have paused Gabe from coming into frame.
Yeah, pause it.
Would you rather have a pause or rewind button? I know I wish there's a power off button on a few people's foreheads. I'd hit that. Doop, off. Or skip intro.
On Carl.
No, I'm on you.
What?
Yeah. So, me, I'd probably rewind to fix mistakes. Because why pause? Why pause? What's the point of pausing yourself? Yeah, so I'd probably do the rewind button. So it'd be interesting what you guys say. All right. So next up, we have today's ASL word of the day.
ASL word of the day is tissue paper. When you have a runny nose, use tissue paper. You're nasty.
Oh, so we learned tissue paper. Tissue paper. For people who are always whining and crying like Alana. The scuttlebutt is she uses a lot of tissue paper. She uses a lot of tissue paper. All right, well, thank you for teaching us that. Now, next up, we have Did You Know with Zach number 1.
Did you know ants can lift things 50 times their own weight? Ants are so tiny. How can they lift something so heavy?
I did not know that. Ants can lift things 50 times their own weight. We are lucky they are not the size of dogs, or ants would rule the world. Just saying. We're lucky they're the size of a tip of a pin, because they would rule the world if they were a little bit bigger. Well, that's today's morning routine, guys. I hope everybody has a great day. Remember, stay hydrated. The weather does get a little bit warmer this time of year, but make sure you're drinking lots of water. And hey, we will see you Wednesday on the next morning routine. Peace out.